Hello there. I wanted to go over the monthly wolf report for May 2019. There's a lot of Washingtonians who don't know this, but we do have wolves in Washington. Most of them are on the eastern side of Washington, and maybe that's why a lot of people don't know about them. But wanted to start a channel that could start making people aware of what's going on with them, what the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife is doing, and all those things. So, let's begin. This report was released on June 10th, 2019. This update provides an overview of gray wolf conservation and management activities in Washington during May 2019. Program updates. Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife will begin a public engagement process later this year that will propose the development of a post-recovery wolf conservation and management plan. The evaluation of wolf translocation will be incorporated into this process. Wolves are currently listed as a state endangered species in Washington. The post-recovery planning process is being initiated proactively because Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife anticipates it will likely take 2 to 3 years to complete. The post-recovery plan will guide the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife in long-term wolf conservation and management, and will evaluate various wolf management tools, including translocation. Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife will announce the public scoping for the post-recovery plan and associated public meetings later this year. For more information, see the updates posted May 24th. I'll provide those in a link in the description for that. Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife has contracted with Responsive Management to conduct a statewide study in Washington about residents' opinions on wolves and wolf management. State residents may receive a call from Responsive Management asking them to participate in a brief telephone survey about the department's management of wolves and related efforts. Selection of residents for participation is random to maintain a scientifically valid study. If you receive a call at home or on your cell phone, please consider participating in the study to assist the department in better understanding residents' opinions and attitudes towards wolves in Washington. Communication and coordination. The Wolf Advisory Group, WAG, had a conference call in May to review changes to the wolf-livestock interaction protocol before the upcoming grazing season. Notes from the meeting are available on the WAG webpage. I will again provide a link in the description to that site. Throughout the month of May, conflict staff in District 3, the Tucannon, Touche, Grouse Flats, and Butte Creek Pack territories have been working closely with producers in preparation for cattle to be moved onto private summer pastures, and Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife and United States Forest Service allotments. Conflict staff also met with United States Forest Service officials to share information pertaining to wolf activity around United States Forest Service grazing leases and review proposed grazing schedules. As of the end of May, many producers are moving onto private pastures and Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife grazing allotments. Producers with United States Forest Service grazing leases will be moving onto United States Forest Service grazing allotments from June 1st through June 10th. That has already taken place because I was late getting this video out because of technical issues. Conflict staff also saw an increase in reports of wolf activity and sightings across the area in the month of May. Current population status and proactive conflict mitigation. The year-end minimum population count for 2018 was at least 126 known wolves in 27 known packs, including at least 15 breeding pairs. So that's about an average of 4 to 5 wolves per pack. Probably some are smaller than others and some are obviously larger than others. Annual wolf population surveys are conducted in the winter because wolf populations experience the least amount of natural fluctuation during this time. Counting the population at the end of each year allows for comparable year-to-year trends at a time of year when the wolf population is most stable. The year-end minimum population count for 2019 will be released in April 2020. Reports of remote camera images or videos, wolf tracks, or sightings from the public are extremely helpful in locating previously undocumented wolf activity and potential new packs on the landscape. Please take photos of wolves or wolf sign, use some way to measure the size of a track, and upload them to the wolf reporting page. I'll provide a link in the description for that as well. We're quickly going to go over the definitions for what packs and breeding pairs are. So, a pack is defined as 2 or more wolves traveling together in winter, and a breeding pair is defined as at least one adult male and one adult female wolf that raised at least 2 pups that survived until December 31st. In any given year, the number of packs will always be greater than or equal to the number of breeding pairs. The known territories and more information for each pack can be viewed by clicking the pack name, which is listed below. So we have all of the packs here. There's actually more down below. You can see scrolling down. Most of the packs have no activity to report. I'm just going to go over the ones that have new reports. I might make videos on each individual pack at some time and their past history if I can get all that information. But let's start with the Grouse Flats pack. Wolf biologist captured and collared a yearling male on May 5th. Let's see what else. The Lookout pack. Wolf biologist captured and collared a yearling male on May 30th and an adult male on June 1st. The Loop pack. A male wolf collared on March 1st dispersed from the Loop pack area and headed west into Skagit County, but subsequently looped back and is currently in the Pasayten Wilderness area. Nanoon pack. Sheep and cattle have turned out into the Nanoon pack area. No conflict incidents have been reported during this time period. The Stranger pack. Wolf biologist captured and collared a yearling female in the Stranger pack on May 13th. On May 26th, an unmarked yearling female wolf that was most likely part of the Stranger pack was shot and killed when she came out of the forest and turned towards a pair of hikers on a trail at 30 yards. The incident was immediately reported to Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife law enforcement, who performed an investigation and determined the hikers were within their legal rights to shoot the wolf as they were concerned for their safety. Information about wolf behavior and what to do if you encounter a wolf is available here. I'll provide a link in the description for that as well. The Tenaway pack. Wolf biologist captured and recollared an adult male in the Tenaway pack on May 12th. The Touche pack. Wolf biologist captured and collared an adult female in the Touche pack on May 17th. Mortalities. As stated above, on May 26th, an unmarked yearling female wolf that was most likely part of the Stranger pack was shot. Okay, we went over that already above, so we will skip that. Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife biologists received a mortality signal from a collared wolf along Highway 20 near the Little Pen Oreille. I think that's French. And I've been told that's how you pronounce it. I could be wrong, though. Anyways, where was I? The Little Pen Oreille National Wildlife Refuge in Stevens County. Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife law enforcement responded to the scene on May 27th and recovered a female wolf that had died from a gunshot wound. Anyone who might have information regarding the incident is encouraged to call Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife at 360-902-2928. Visit the department's website by clicking on Violations or text WDFW TIP to 847-411. Those who provide information leading to an arrest may be eligible for a cash reward or bonus points for special permit hunting opportunities. In addition, through a Memorandum of Understanding with Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife, Conservation Northwest offers standing rewards for those who provide information that leads to a poaching conviction in Washington state under the following circumstances for wolves: up to $7,500 for information helping to convict anyone who has illegally killed a wolf in Washington. Reward funds are provided by Conservation Northwest members and donors. On June 4th, the Center for Biological Diversity pledged an additional $2,500 to the reward amount, increasing the total amount to $10,000. I wish I had information. I wish it would lead to a conviction because I would like the money and it'd teach the person a lesson. But that's just me. Depredation activity. Please report any suspected livestock depredations or the death or harassment of wolves to the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife Enforcement Hotline at 1-877-933-9847. Below is a summary of packs with documented depredation activity within the past 10 months. Some packs have depredation history prior to the current 10-month window. This time frame is considered based on guidance from the Wolf Livestock Interaction Protocol. So if you want, you can go onto their website and see this. Again, I'll try to provide a link in the description for this as well. So you have with the pack here, for example, Togo, the depredation date, here it was August 8th, 2018. Depredation type, so confirmed kill to cow or a calf or just an injury, and so on and so forth. So on and so forth. Proactive non-lethals. There's a lot of options to this, and it just says yes if they performed any of them, or no if they didn't. 10-month window when they're supposed to be on that 10-month probation type thing. And then at the very last, if the agency took any lethal removal actions of the pack. So I'm pretty sure there's nothing new for May. I think in 2019 there was only a few. Yeah, here, there's that. January 4th, 2019, there were same day confirmed kill of a cow, calf, and calf. That was again at the beginning of this year. I don't see any no new depredation by wolves that have been posted. So that ends the report. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, this is hopefully one in many that will be coming along. If you want to learn more about wolves and keep up to date, again, you can subscribe to the department newsletter. You can subscribe to my channel if you want to listen to me talk, whichever one. But do stay up to date on these kiddos. Wolves are pretty good for the environment. They're very special. They're just a cool animal all around. If you have any questions, post it in the comments down below. If you wouldn't mind, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more information later on. This is the Dire Beagle, and I'm signing out.